Pree Dis is brought to you in partnership with Magnum Tonic Wine, Take Charge, Ray White Overproof Rum, Fui Culture, Campari, Respect the Bitter, JF Mills, the heart and soul of your kitchen, Swiss Mambo Sauce, the Everything Sauce, Swiss Barbecue Jerk Sauce, and the True Pet Food, Simply Better Pet Food.
We're rolling through Hero Circle, heading to Crossroads for this week's episode of Pree Dis. I'm your host Naldo Addi, and we've got DJ Mac, Rymey God, Macka Diamond, and much more. Your Pree Dis journey starts now. He's been trending with bangers like That Is It, Brain Freeze, and Mercedes Benz. I sat down with Westmoreland's own Rymey God, and you don't want to miss this.
People ask me drive like me have 9 life. Ask me go and come me and die vibe, and the Benz beam bright if you live in a nightlife.
And we're now joined by Rymey God. Rymey, you have some general?
Believe and receive, man.
That
Good
is
to
it.
be here, my father,
You know how far you come from, we out of West.
Well, far, you know.
First
Yeah,
things
no.
first. What is your real name and how you come by Rymey God?
Alright. His name is Rymey God. You know, say girl and pronounce it as Remy. Just allow them to do, you know. But you know, I come by the name there, my nephew. Yeah man, my nephew one time them me a DJ about 5 years, 6 years back. The dog I say, yo, you bad dog. Rymey got the name. Right now, I know say somebody him taking name from, you know, or impression of our name and give me. But 3 dogs are Rymey G name. And I just stick with my friend, then I go high school, straight through high school. Yeah man, till one time I just put the AD on it and say Rymey God and done. Yeah man, because we are God, you know.
And the government name?
My name is Garrett Whitelock.
You're born in Westmoreland, but you say grandma take you at 3 months old and bring you on over.
Yeah.
Talk to us a bit more about your upbringing.
Basically, father come from Hanover, so mother come from Westmoreland. So I'm born in the West, basically now type of living, you know. Cause mother have 6 away. At the time, me have 5 away, but now we have 6 at the time. But my granny, she never rich or nothing, but she not really like it. You know, it's standard of living or something.
Yeah.
She would say you are poor. She poor too, you know, but you know what I mean?
She say your mommy poor.
Yeah, so she have just tip me.
Fat JLE when I sell upon the mark over ATL. I wear President for power steering wheel touch control me.
But between then, I still have to go back and forth. Like every school break, summer, December, Easter, I have to go to Sav. As I reach a Sav now, you know, see, alright, I have to go on the hustling. Because my mother hustler, you know. Yeah man, he sell everything, mat, broom, panty, brazier, did. As me I say, because I grew up seeing him, as me I say, yeah man, I want mother they consider poor, you know, mother. Me I tell her, born hustler man, me can achieve all heap what I think said me I tell her.
How young were you with mommy hustling in the streets?
From like about 7, 8, 9, go up. Probably about from 8, 7, 8, you know.
Okay.
Can't really remember, but I know as I remember myself. From remember myself, you know, been in the streets. Remember one time, I have to sell Christmas Eve time, come on, you know, I want to best light up shoes and things.
Cool, no, man.
I have to make sure we took up a mat, them, all I broom them, they sell off. Or walk with them to, you know, because I want money, you know,
so
sell them off.
So the female garments, you never have them there juggle too, you know?
Well, really and truly, me they have to turn and install more, but them they stay up and install. Because through them, they are things the people that wear.
Okay.
Yeah, man, but it's like a broom, mat, and any type of thing there.
Yeah.
I have to walk with them now up and down. I'm not sure I'm still have, so by the time I know say, alright, now we touch 7, 8 o'clock, I have the best shirt, best skinny jeans, and best Air Force, or when you fake. You see me I say?
What little Garrett do you want to be at that
You know,
time?
in real life, I did dance one at a time.
Oh, yeah, is it?
I don't know where the talent they got for through. Yeah, man, because right now I can't even dance to save my life. I couldn't play ball, but I did, you know. Always love watch ball and anything, them, you turn up in a goal. Because I know we are boy. Said we again about the running not usually my thing. Usually I have one of my dog, them said we my neighbor. Him did fast runner, so show him now. ever I push it thing or something, and he ever say, oh, come on, you go do this. He ever push me for the running to say do it.
That's why you have to open up your eyes. Try to realize. Time to make this step, cause them now with enough of them just come around fi take your prize.
When they done bread from morning, you know. Is me I say about like, so I think I thought like all sports or like all acting or anything like that. Is me I say about the been do you have a school work, black man. Is me I say I just bad company and just, you know, throw on money. And you have to love certain things, cause you know.
When did you first discover that you had a talent for music? Like you can be an artist for real?
You know, so really and truly though. I don't remember. I just feel like, say, like, as long as I know myself, yeah. But I know from in a primary school, I've been doing things like even grade 5, grade 6. Even if I never start make my own songs, I usually love like use artist songs and clash, because anytime they are cartel, he's still the idol. But anytime they know a cartel strictly from, you know.
How old are you now?
I'm at 23.
So 23 now, Cartel they are prison, approximately 13 years. So when Cartel got to prison, you were 10 years old. And you used to look up to him, listen to music and them things there.
Still look up to him.
Still look up to him. So what does that mean to you now for say the teacher, the back of road?
I know, say, I feel good, you know.
We make move and I never excuse. From a local in a school and me never step loose. Hell, this your family and in can.
But you collaborate with Craft though.
Yeah.
How that track there come about? How did that relationship form?
You know, so really and truly my father, I just energy. Yeah, cause I never know Craft and Craft no know me, you know. So but I know Craft come in the dog today and I will vibe and something. Until the dog just start tell me some little key and tell me to try some little things. And as a big artist, I go, you know, I got knowledge. Do what the dog say to do. Easy Pree. So until the dog just come take a headphone from over my head and I just start recording. I say, I'm an energy man in real life, you know.
Is that song your biggest song to date or is it another track?
You know, really and truly, the song the hot, you know, but money to your biggest song. You want with Craft have more streams. I can't tell you like a biggest song actually. I can say, yeah, I want to hit that day. Even if when I say certain things, I can know say that the song they want to hit, because that song they push my career. You understand what I mean?
I got sermon now, hustle every minute pan the clock hard. Hustle while you a snap, boy can't.
How are you reacting to your newfound success? Especially with your background.
I'm tell you the truth, it just come like a regular day, you know.
Okay.
Like we've been a live a life here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we've been one a long time, you know.
When you walk back in the streets of Sav, the same place where you used to hustle and thing, you're Rymey God now as an artist.
Alright, it's really and truly now.
Different? The people are not treated different?
Because even before I turned Rymey God, you know.
You was a star from a long time.
Yeah,
people rate you for a long time.
So you never really feel no difference, you know. Because they done kind of uplift it thing, just so we can uplift it thing, you understand what I mean?
What has been your biggest challenge thus far in your young career?
Really and truly, biggest challenge. I just like, not really see no challenge so far, you know, because the only challenge we did have was just money. And we done kind of conquer that. So the only challenge or only thing I need to work on right now is like my stage performance.
Okay.
Yeah, because I get there a bit, you know, but I think I need to do more. When I tell me I one day I have to go start pop Molly, but I say no, so that's not for me.
With that, man.
As I say, because I look at weed, I look at kush, I'm Hennessy good, but I have one day if more while if you just come like more, I don't know my father, I tell you the truth. You know what I mean?
Me tell you. You don't know, so let me tell you. You don't need no. Let me not say need, because that's personal. But me I'm not an artist, but me feel like practice is what improves performance.
After that, you're selling more. Mommy, now if you use no, yeah. If you take a rover, turn her in a row. Now, when all that is over, you can spam my shoulder.
You have quite a few singles out. We can pre a project anytime soon, like an EP or a mixtape, or for right now, you just go and drop the singles.
Right now, me have a lot of project out, right? A lot of project like unreleased. Yeah, me have a couple songs pending right now for 1 RPM for release. I just say one button click. You know, me have a couple songs in a file right now for release. Can drop EP, me can drop a girl EP right now, a woman song. Me can drop party EP right now. I have a song whole heap right now, my father.
So why not? Why not drop an EP?
I plan to drop an EP, you know. It's a Pree, but when me feel like I really want to do, I want to capture more audience. So when me do drop an EP, it give me a bigger impact. You understand what I mean?
So go and build up the platform first.
I'm gonna be totally honest, because I know the level I'm on. I think mad right now, you know. I need no boy to tell me, you know. But me know the level I'm on. No matter care what me I do or how me I do good, I still can do better. All I may tell them.
Real. There's always room for improvement.
Yeah, so right now the level I'm on, I think I need to drop an EP right now. It's a Pree, I can't leave that till December.
Rymey.
Yeah, my father.
I respect my general.
Big up Ryy God, you know, but we're switching gears to our up next segment coming up next.
A compare, what bitter means to me, it means respect. Yeah, from you a top man, respect the bitter with the real top brand. So when them say bitter, that just mean life I get better. Respect the bitter. 18 years old, the drink responsibly.
Let's meet Sham Skrilla, who's bringing the heat in our up next segment.
Up next is brought to you by Magnum Tonic Wine. Take charge.
How long now you do the music?
Professionally, I would say like a year now.
A year?
Yeah.
And you are a former Jamaica College student.
Yes.
While attending JC, what did you see yourself becoming?
An accountant, because my sister was an accountant, so I wanted to follow in her footsteps. But after I started to get tired and bored of that, so I moved away from that.
Who were and who are your musical influences?
A lot of people, because I listen to a lot of different genres. So I'd say people like Shabba Ranks, Ninja Man, Super Cat, Tupac, yeah, Biggie. You know, a lot of 90s artists, and modern artists. I'd say Vybz Kartel, Idonia, Skilly Bang.
You know, get sentenced like court case. She get wild and shit down your whole place. She say my teeth white.
I grew up in an extended family. Grandma, father, mother, sister. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And when was the first time you realized that, you know, I actually have a talent for music, I can actually be an artist?
Well, I'd say back in primary school, because I was always musically orientated. Because growing up, I used to listen to a lot of MTV and hip hop and stuff like that. But I didn't know that I wanted to sing as yet, because I didn't want to be a cliche. Going to high school, a lot of people were doing music and producing, and it was really something I saw myself getting into. But after I started to grow and find out much love for it.
You just graduated JC.
Yes.
But you decided to pause on school a little bit.
Yeah.
Expound on that decision a bit more.
It was a very hard decision, but I feel like sometimes in life you have to make sacrifices. My first release though was a song named Island Thing.
And what was the reaction to Island Thing?
It was great. Some people love it, some people never like it, but I got a lot of good feedback from it.
And what is your latest song right now? Which song you are
promoting? My latest song right now is Shake, a girl song.
How important going into the writing process? You say, oh, the place need a little more vibes again. The place need a little more, you know, little niceness.
Yeah.
Why a girl song as opposed to a chopper song or a gunman song?
I just feel like the energy where it carry the cadency. The chorus is very catchy. Isn't me, so a lot of people can gravitate to it. And it's also a dancing song for the girls them. So who no wants a girl to dance, is it?
Who are some of the producers that you're working with right now?
A couple. You have Dawi's Music. You have Delhi. You have Bands. You have Prodigy. Just to name a few.
What is unique about Shamskrilla? What different you bring to the music scene?
Me would have said personalities. and style and flow and lyrics.
Sham, man has a respect, my fam. Big up yourself.
Bud it up, go down for your and slap it up. Wait no shit, no brace. Lay down, stay down, bud like.
We now bring you a throwback mix masters with Milk and DJ Mac. Check it out.
Mixmasters is brought to you by Magnum Tonic Wine. Take charge of things anytime, anywhere.
Who's next on the DJ train? Come in, DJ Mac, and drive them insane. Yeah. Hey, Jason McDowell in the house. How are you?
I'm great.
Tell us, how did you find music as a selector? When did you know that Selector business was your business?
It wasn't something expected or like, yo, this is what I want to do the rest of my life. It's something that just pop up, you get me? So for example, you know you'd be home just trying out certain things.
Yeah.
You're just bored, you get me? So that's really where the passion came from. And then eventually now, it did reach a stage where I was just doing it so often, I was like, why not try this in front of some other people, you get what I mean? Eventually, you know, the demand are going to start to grow because you yourself start to grow and you're going to say, oh, yo, this is actually what I want to do, I'm actually good at it.
How old were you at that time?
Probably around 13 or 14.
Okay.
Yeah. No, actually the first time I ever tried it was when I was 11.
Pull up another ladder, but me have the Benz and the Prada.
How was it like growing up in the community of Sandy Park?
It did really grow me for understand life a bit more and say how I'm kind of privileged in a sense for can really do this without having, alright, you know Garrison life already.
Yeah, because Sandy Park is an in-between community, so it's
Yeah.
in between downtown, uptown, midtown, so.
Yeah. So mixing and mingling with other people outside of my home at the time, it was kind of new to me, but it really grew me because that's where most of my friends them come from and all of them usually tell me and I say, oh, and I encourage me to do this thing. They might bring me go dance till 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning and I say, oh, go play.
Wallet look like a science book where a school never teach. Rev the truck.
Not a lot of people are blessed with coming from two high school. You go George's and you go JC. Tell me, what was that like transitioning? Which one did you go to first? And which one do you prefer first? Which set of people better? The George's man them or the JC man them?
That war them, you know. They're really good.
You're not join the war them?
No, I'm not going to join the war them. But I did go George's first. Just for first farm though. Just for first farm, and then I did transfer go JC because my father is a JC old boy. You know the usual school.
Yeah, man.
In
Assembly.
So, me start get brave now, and I say, oh, I go play a auditorium in the morning. Yeah. So when I go do that now, I'm a player good. Them time I'm a teacher, them start to say, oh yeah, this a man and a regular youth in high school. You get me? I say, then now the other youth them start to rate me too.
So you were marketing yourself from them time there. That was a good marketing strategy.
Hot. When you matter down, my split hot so hot. Then I talk about kill them mad put it. Me just laugh watch it. Them chat.
You are behind some of the top songs now, making you a trendsetter in the new age of producers. That has given you the eyes of the industry now. How does having eyes on you now feel?
It's definitely a blessing still because, you know, obviously one time you usually could have wished for something like this. So, since the release of it still, what I could say, like, the reaction and how people approach me and more opportunities and all of those stuff start to open up now because people say you have hit song now. You get me? Yeah. So you go as a producer, you know, you see when you get hit song, you have leverage now as a sense, you get me?
When the pimp's in the crib, man, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. When the pigs try to get at you, park it like it's hot. Love me so, them kiss, them love me so. Some say, oh, you're ugly so.
What advice would you give the young and upcoming car? Them say you is at the top of your class in the new breed, you know. So what are you gonna tell the person that's coming in the next generation who wants to be at the top of their class?
All I can say is just don't limit yourself in one box.
Exactly.
Because that's something I don't believe in. Because them tell me say if I start on producer, I'm not gonna get no more bookings. Because I'm a producer now, I'm a selector no more. All of that. No. So just don't limit yourself, none at all. Because only you alone can really determine what the narrative is.
Yes. Thank you for talking to me.
Make sure you're for
Yeah, big up yourself.
You know why?
All right, my side, it's now break time once again. Go and go get some refreshments. I'm going to check out the National Heroes Park. So forward.
Ryan never feel we culture. Yo!
New beginning, we winning, so share our spirit where you're living, yeah.
Share it.
I make we all a one bar, you don't know we come from far.
From far, anytime we rep feel we country. Rear rum, it have to come with we.
No matter with the bad vibes.
Poor rear rum, a celebration time.
I feel we culture. Make we show ya. Jamaica the culture.
Ryan nephew overproof from what just a do it to the culture.
Drink responsibly.
Sharon Senior turned tragedy into triumph, taking over her late husband's pan chicken business in Montego Bay. In August, she won the CB pan chicken competition. Let's hear some more about her journey in food in our PAN Di Fyah segment.
PAN Di Fyah is brought to you by Housekeeper Aluminum Foil. Keep it fresh, secure, and store your food with Housekeeper Foil and Cling Wrap. Affordable and strong.
Yeah. Tell me, how did you get involved in the whole pan chicken business on a whole?
It was my husband. He was the one doing jerk chicken, and then I joined him. I'm the person behind the scene. I do all the seasoning up and all of that. And my husband would go out and sell the chicken. And my husband entered in 2019, and he didn't win, and he was really, really sad. And so I promised myself the minute I get the chance, I would enter, and this is it.
What has kept you going through the years doing pan chicken?
My daughter. She is the last of 5 children, and she will be going off now to nursing school. So if I win, if I come first, second, or third, it's a plus for me. It takes tuition weight a lot off my shoulder. So what keeps me going is my children.
What do you enjoy most about doing a jerk chicken, a pan chicken business?
I love meeting the customers. Honestly, my customer service can use a lot more work, but it's number one. Honestly, I got that from all of my customers. They would come and they call me sugar. Your customer service up there. You're happening. Most of my customers, from I see they drive by, I just know what they want. So I'll prepare it. So by the time they park and come, it's ready and say, you remember, you're good. And yeah.
Where in St. James do you operate your business?
So I operate my jerk chicken vendor off Jimmy Cliff Boulevard on Old Fort, where the craft market is in Montego Bay. My support is really big, both from patrons and people I work with.
Are all dogs natural swimmers? Dr. Patrick Craig settles the debate in our True Tip of the Week.
It's now time for your True Tip of the Week, brought to you by True Pet Food.
Fact or myth, all dogs are good swimmers. Dr. Craig, what say you?
It's a great misconception when people say all dogs are good swimmers. The answer is not a yes or a no. The answer to that question is a little bit more nuanced. Let's deep dive into this, great mystery of whether dogs are very good swimmers or all dogs have this natural inclination for swimming. Dogs, if you look at evolution, dogs came from a common ancestor, with wolves. And why I say that, because wolves are very good swimmers. They're adept at swimming. They're very good swimmers. So dogs are expected to be very good swimmers, and that's why people say, oh, dogs can swim. But are all dogs very good swimmers? I think we've bred dogs for swimming, we've bred dogs for how they look. And when you talk about look, some dogs do have longer legs, long nose, short nose, medium nose. Some dogs have very short legs. Some dogs are very bulky, they're very big, they're very heavy. Can they all swim the same? The answer to that question is no. So if you look at like the Labrador and like maybe the German Shepherd and other breeds, those dogs are very good swimmers. They can swim very well. Some dogs, for example, who spend all of their lives close to a river, close to the sea, they're in the water every now and again, very often. Those dogs will develop a natural ability over time to swim more than other dogs who have never been into the water, just like human beings. This notion about all dogs can swim very well and swim equally, the answer is not true. If you put dogs in the water, yes, they'll paddle around because they have a natural inclination to swimming, but can they all swim the same? No. So, you really wouldn't want to just throw your dog out there and say swim because all dogs can swim and, they're very good swimmers. You can have problems with that. If the water is very calm, they will paddle their way around, provided that these dogs are not the short-legged, bulky ones, deep-chested ones, or the short-nosed ones who may have those respiratory problems that they can get tired very easily. You may not want to do that. You may want to slowly introduce your puppy or your dog to the water because yes, they have this natural inclination to swimming, but their abilities are not all the same.
The True Tip of the Week was brought to you by True Pet Food. So how if you come at Hero Circle, I want to stop at my alma mater. You must be mad. Big up Ulmas, big up Hero Circle. Was who forward back?
There are lots of reasons to believe in a dog food brand. Great nutrition, great price, and your dogs love the taste. But what if it's also made for Caribbean dogs? No artificial colors or flavors, with an eye on the environment, so we only use paper bags. Then you will be just as happy as your dog, truly. It's true, we love dogs.
Make cleaning easier for you with Lanher.
In 2007, Hula Hoop was a massive hit for Macka Diamond. She's here to give us the backstory behind that track in our Culture segment.
Culture is powered by Ray White Overproof Rum. Culture.
Jump up on the body, climb up on the truck, front back them know you have it. Climb up on the R6 ring sound, you have it. And count up on your build up on it.
Hey, this is your girl Macka Diamond, and dancehall and reggae music are Culture.
Macka Diamond, in 2007 you had a huge hit with Hula Hoop. How did that song come about? What was the inspiration behind it?
Well, that idea came about from Sample King. He was having a lot of hit dancing songs. He's one of the big dancers. So he came to me and said, Macka, I have an idea for you. I want to do hula hoop. And I said, hula hoop? He said, sounds good. But by the time, may soul rest in peace, I was partnering with Unicorn. And Unicorn had this rhythm and he said, okay, yes, we're going to write this song. And when we were actually doing the hula hoop song, a lot of the dancers were saying, oh, we're not dancing. A lot of the male dancers were saying, we're not dancing that song are for girls. And, but we were saying the hula hoop was for man and woman. So then they kind of shun where Sample from it, and he was kind of scared. So even when we were doing the video shoot, a lot of the guys who were supposed to come, they were trying to say, oh, no man, now hula hoop, but the song took off.
Hula 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 hoop, girl. Make up your face, girl, like you a school girl. Hula 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 hoop, girl.
In the studio, when we were recording, we were in the studio, and when the part that we said infection in them back, everybody was like, change that part, it does sound good. And we had that little issue too, and we said, no sir, we're not changing it because that's what people are going to talk about. That song went to Trinidad, and that's where it went #1 first, and then really came back around to hit. So once it went #1 in Trinidad, that's how it really just blew up. So that is really the thing behind that song. That song went through its whole struggle and still went #1 and still is globally hot.
Hula 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 hoop, gal. You are one and the whole of them are two gal. Hula 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 hoop gal.
Which studio was the song recorded? Who produced it?
It was recorded at Big Yard Studio, and it was produced. It was Unicorn Rhythm. He had a lot of artists was on that rhythm also. Behind that song, that rhythm, we had every big artist you could think of on that rhythm, and Hula Hoop was the one that came out on top.
Were you surprised the song took off?
I wasn't really surprised. I was kind of a little bit disappointed in a lot of the streets. Like when I went out there, I had a lot of disappointment going home. But then I realized, okay, let me take it from a different angle. And when I took it from the different angle, promoting towards Trinidad, coming back, that's when I won. That's when I won the disappointment. I said, okay, this is not, we're gonna show them. And Unicorn was always a determined person. And he said, Macka, don't worry yourself. This song gonna be hit, don't worry.
Did the success of Hula Hoop in Trinidad open any doors for you in that country in
Oh,
terms
yes,
of performing?
Definitely. I started to do a lot of soca songs now. I also did a remix with Patrice Roberts that went #1 also. Then I started to tour with a tour 1 year at the Carnival with Machel Montano. It was great. Then I started. Trinidad has always now become a base for me. So once I do a song, I promote there also.
Hula 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 hoop gal. Make up your face gal like you a school gal. Hula 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 hoop gal. You are one and the whole of them are...
Is getting married still worth it, especially in this economy? We hit the streets for you, the people them have to say in our Ryy Pree Vox Pop.
Ryy Pree is brought to you in partnership with Campari. Campari, respect the bitter.
Yes, if you love the person, you will. Yes? It's not the economic you love, it's the partner.
I think this would be the perfect time to get married. That proves that the person loves you and they just want the money and the house and the land and the car. So it's the best time to get married.
I am a married woman and I'm enjoying my life. So it is.
Yeah. Why? You know, sometimes you have to put family first at all means. So, you know, you have to look up the kids them first.
Oh yes, of course. Of course. Because in this part of the economy, you still, partners can, talk about stuff. It doesn't matter if difficult times are going through and we know how to work with it if you know your partner very well. You come together and work it out.
Yeah. Because I feel like NHG make it so hard for us to get a house as a single individual. We need a partner to get one. That is it.
Honestly, no. But for show off, I'd still get married. The economy not gift it, but for show off. Just to say I'm married when I get married.
Yes, because the economy has nothing to do with our relationship. We're gonna work through it, and together we can. Yeah, it definitely is. For many reasons. One, the companionship, the building together, and also for financial reasons. Everything is easier when you have two. Buying a house, the household, running of the household is easier when two of you are working together. No, sir. Depends, it depends.
My God, Pascal.
No.
She's a woman,
Them people are too toxic, man. We can't do that, man. Them think that for decent people. Them have church people. We have church people. We have crosses.
Absolutely. Always a good choice to make. When you partner with the right person and you pool resources together, everybody wins. So marriage is still relevant in today's day and age. I say so.
Well, that is a touchy subject, but let us know what you think on all our social media platforms at Pree Dis Show on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, and of course the comment section on YouTube. And tune in next week for more Ryy Pree.
Ryy Pree is brought to you in partnership with Campari. Campari, respect the bitter.
Everybody want to be #1, but I know so it work. Let's find out who has the top spot on this week's Magnum Top 10 chart. Magnum, take charge.
Me want rich, house can't skate pan 12, real estate.
I know me can't see them, 641.
Seeing two people at the same time. Just swing my
Ballon d'Or, yo cash code, the bank load.
People ask me drive like me have 9 life. Ask me go.
Say I go on so. Say I move so.
Me crack off a piece of skull, me leads, I run a million receipts.
Put my pint me squeeze. Hot up the place, 90 degrees, me no fright.
Did that but out a road it heat worse. Me have me one up in me and no need yours.
We're now at Crossroads, which signals the end of this week's episode of Pree Dis Show. Before I go, big up Woolmars one more time. I am Naldo Addi. See you next time.
Pree Dis was brought to you in partnership with Magnum Tonic Wine, Take Charge, Ray White Overproof Rum, Fiwi Culture, Campari, Respect the Bitter, JF Mills, the heart and soul of your kitchen, Swiss Mambo Sauce, the everything sauce, Swiss Barbecue Jerk Sauce, and the True Pet Food, Simply Better Pet Food.